All right.
Yeah, that was... Listen, don't watch... Oh, sorry.
Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time.
Got there a bit early. Don't watch today's Extra Time, watch yesterday's.
Watch yesterday's Extra
Stevie,
Time.
that Leeds one was brilliant. twice he went back in Ian Dark.
Right, yeah. I've just realised as well that I actually don't have the questions.
Well, that's okay.
Just read it off the screen. Read it off the screen.
Yeah. Why?
Good luck with that.
But we've also got Don and Mario with us.
You shouldn't have told us.
Why don't you sprint and get them, Craig?
No. Listen,
You were
don't
just
laugh at
telling
me.
us that you could still play.
I saw...
Walk briskly.
I saw somebody coming out of the gymnasium today outside our office, which means it's officially open.
Yes.
I'll get it. I'll get it. You're going to get in trouble. Right, you'll get in trouble. Give me that. No.
All right, off the screen then. In case I didn't tell you, we've all...
Hey, do you see this? Do you see this? You know what that is?
Stubble?
Chins. That's chins. Right? Have a look at them, because in a month or so they'll be gone.
Because the gym's back.
All four of them, because the gym's back. Tell you what, it'll be like that. Where have those chins
Craig,
gone?
we've got another one for you to get. It'll do you good, seeing as though you're trying to get rid of those chins.
Oh, he's getting his steps in, isn't he?
We don't want
steps in.
Why do we have to go and get questions when you put them on the... Look.
I know, I like seeing them closely.
Oh, God. Usual garbage.
All right, Don and Mario are with us too.
Usual garbage.
Okay, you can guess what the first one is, Don. We can't have extra time without a percentage question for Don. What are the percentages for Real Madrid and Villarreal to turn it around in Spain and go through?
Well, Villarreal have got no chance. Not giving them a prayer. I'm going to say it is 70-30 against.
70-30 again.
Against who?
Against who, though?
Spanish sides going through.
In general.
Oh,
In general.
Don hates...
Oh, for one or both?
Don hates Spain.
Both,
We heard it here first.
both, Jack. I'm putting the
70-30
data
from-
in. I'm putting the data in. Right, like you said, I'm putting it all in there, and I'm coming out with
That's worrying.
They were going to
Yeah,
send him on an
exactly.
all
Whenever you put anything in there, Don, it's worrying.
exactly, and I'm coming out with it's a 30% chance the Spanish sides are going to go through. 30%.
They were going to send you on an all expenses trip for a La Liga match, Don, but you've just ruined your chances now for
all right.
hating
I
on
can deal
Spanish
with that.
football.
No, I don't hate Spanish football.
To be
I just
fair-
don't think they've got a chance.
To be fair, 30 is, I think 30 is pretty generous
To be
for
fair,
both teams to go
exactly.
through.
Okay, your story was believable until you said it was an all expenses trip.
Yeah, exactly.
I was with you up to that point.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
right.
Real Madrid have still... That paper's a bit...
It is, and the next question's for you, obviously. Start, bench, or sell, please. K, I hosted 2 Ballon d'Or ceremonies. Frank, the 1998 World Cup. Or Don, I scored a wonder goal from the halfway line.
Well, I thought it was going to be Don I scored at Wembley.
Oh, so he's got even more.
Frank, I stole a World Cup from Laurent Blanc, Le Bouffe.
Start, bench, or sell.
Start, bench, or sell.
Okay. I don't. What way around have I got to get this? Right.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay.
Right. So I'm starting Don. Right. I am benching Frank. And I'm selling you for flapping on all show about the 2 Ballon d'Ors that you hosted. 1 hour. 1 hour of drivel. And then you threw in Ruud Gullit.
And I said, if it ain't Dutch, it ain't much, and Mario agrees with that.
You're sold. You're out.
I'm out.
You can go and host it. You can go. You can take your crumpled bit of paper. You can go and host it. I bet you never had that at the Ballon d'Or, did you?
Craig found out about Ruud Gullit and me going way back, and he's not having it. All right, I've been sold down the river. All right, Craig, should Man City sell Jesus if they sign Haaland?
No. Because he's so flexible and dependable for them, and he plays obviously a natural striker. He's played wide, works hard. Not everybody's cup of tea, but he's actually done a great job recently. So no,
If I was Jesus, I'd want to leave though.
Well, he's never been a regular player, has he?
But maybe
Really?
he wants to be. Maybe he wants
No,
to be.
maybe he wants to be. But he's never been a regular. Even when Aguero was there, it was tough for him. But particularly in the Liverpool games and others, Guardiola found a position from on the right-hand side. And I think he did it against Madrid a couple of years ago. So yeah, I don't think he'd want to sell him because he's got another player in potentially. But as Shaq said, the guy might want to go.
What do you think, Mario?
I agree with Jack. You know, if I'm a bench eater and I can go to another team to play, I will always pick playing over sitting, because sitting gets boring after 2-3 games. I want to play, so then I would leave. But as a club, you know, look what happened to Chelsea. They are the perfect example. You're letting a couple of defenders go, and now you're holding on to another one. So I say, like, no, hold on to him. Try to keep him as sweet as you can, and if he doesn't want to do that, then gotta let him go.
That takes me back to yesterday's show again. God, I need to get out more. Right, memo to me, get a life. So I was watching the Extra Time, and Stevie wasn't having the Divock Origi. You've clearly not seen this. Don't worry, I'll cover for you. He, world class. You're too busy doing your power rankings, weren't
Yes.
you? I told you I'd cover for you. World class. He wasn't having it, was he?
No. World class. Jurgen Klopp said it himself.
I did. I saw the graphic.
World class substitute, Stevie said.
He wasn't having it, was he?
No, he wasn't having a few
And
things
that's the thing.
yesterday.
As a player, you want to play, but there's a fine balance in that between being at a great club and not being on the first 11 every weekend or every twice a week. Picking up a really good wage and having some success and adulation, but it has to be tough when you're not. When you know you're not putting those shin pads on to go out for the start of the game.
Greg, if you're a young man, you want to play. But if you're an older guy, then you could do that. But what you just said, yeah, you will sit, nice club, great, everything. But when you're young, you have only one thing on your mind, right? You want to put on them boots and go and play. That's the only thing that makes you happy.
Yep, and that's why I left Chelsea in the end to go to Celtic, because the aforementioned Ruud Gullit.
My good friend Ruud Gullit.
Couldn't take him dropping me for that FA Cup final anymore. A hot foot. I could have taken the money. Millions it was.
Yeah.
As we know, back in the day. Couldn't buy a car with it.
Good. Okay.
But I'm out there, I wanted to play. No, I wanted to play.
Yeah, so you understand what he's saying.
Yes, very much so.
Would Shaka please do a power rankings on the Ballon d'Or hosts from the past?
What year was it?
You started this.
What year was it? What 2 years was it?
The 2 years that I did it, 11 and 12.
What happened in 13? Was it a phone call? Last year wasn't.
We lost the number.
Last
Sorry
year,
about that.
last year wasn't the best. What happened? Did you get blanked? Was it?
No, I got told we need a Portuguese speaker this year.
And you can speak Portuguese?
No.
Well, make it up.
Why needed a Portuguese speaker?
I think that was their polite way of saying you're not getting used again this year. Yeah.
Really?
Two, back to back, 2 wasn't bad. I'll take it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, there's been more than 3.
Yeah.
In the 3 that you just mentioned.
Over the 3 years? Over the 3 years? Yeah, 2 years out of 3 years is not bad.
Jealousy is an amazing thing.
Is that right, Craig?
Yes.
Anyway,
People
Ronaldo will
would
be
love-
happy. He won it when I wasn't there.
Did he?
So you're the jinx.
That was the jinx.
good luck
So that's why they
charm.
wanted a Portuguese-speaking person. So they already knew. Are you saying it's rigged?
You can
not
speak
saying
English.
it's right.
Ronaldo can speak English and Spanish.
I'm looking forward to the Ballon d'Or this year. When is it? October, November? World Cup's on. Might have to.
But don't worry, it's going to go by the season. And they've just announced, which we'll be talking about on tomorrow's show, that it's not going to be down to trophies. It is going to be down to individual performances too.
Hey, that's how it should all have been, no?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Who's voting?
Oh, don't get me started. I don't need to know all these things anymore, Craig.
No, you're binned.
Anyway, we're moving on to the next.
Speak Portuguese.
Jack has done enough power rankings. We'll give him some time off. We know that obviously I was his favourite. All right, Mario, who's been your favourite Chelsea player to watch either before you played, while you played, or after you played?
Oh, for me, my favorite one was Gianfranco Sola. It was just because, we all know, when you come into a team and you have one star player, normally you get pushed to a side, but he allowed me to come in, and I was bad at free kicks. I had a dream. I never succeeded at dream, but I was allowed to kick free kicks with him, and he was a star player. The things he did on the field, he could really, really make defenders feel terrible about themselves, and that's what Gianfranco did. So that's why I will always pick him.
Craig?
You should have seen him on the training ground. Oh my God. And you know what else as well, which makes it even better? He is such a lovely man.
Who are you talking about, Zola or
Mario.
Oh, Mario.
We'll change that, don't worry. We'll change that.
Come on, Craig. Hey. Come on, Craig. I got your back.
No.
You know that. Come on.
No. I've played with too many Dutch in my career. He is an amazing technician. Do you know what? People forget. Maybe they don't. At one point, when he was. Why do you keep laughing?
I'm amazed how you argue both sides of the same argument. People forget all the time, and sometimes they don't.
When he was a younger player, he was the heir apparent. I'm trying to be serious here. He was the heir apparent to Diego Maradona.
Yep.
At Napoli.
Yes.
You should know this. I don't know why I said that. Well, because your husband, he's Italian, he follows Italian football, so you should know.
Yeah, I knew all those years ago I was going to marry him.
So when we were signing him, oh my God, you think about this. I remember we were in the dressing room and we're signing Gianfranco Zola, 5.5 million, I believe. You wouldn't get an ankle for that with some of these players now. I mean, it's just incredible. And the dressing room just sat back. Seriously, when there was a lot of good players in the dressing room at the time, big players, and even they were going, wow. I'm not even going to say Frank Leboeuf because his head will get even bigger. Mark Hughes of this world and all these guys that have been around for a long time just went, what a signing this is going to be. Amazing player. And a really nice guy as well.
So Gianfranco Zola.
Oh no, I just thought I was telling a story there. Yeah.
Yeah? Fair enough. This is the last question. Don, is West Ham unnecessarily taking a risky gamble with their league position and form by putting all their eggs in the Europa League basket? If they don't win it and end up finishing below 8th, wouldn't that have undone a great season and lower their ambitions for next season as well?
Yeah, no, I don't think they're putting all their eggs into it, but I understand why. I think the small squad that David Moyes has got, I don't think they're going to get top 4. So their best chance to get in Champions League football is winning this competition. I think they can. I think it's been a brilliant season still. I understand the end of that question there. If they had a disaster and got knocked out in the semis and had a bad run of form and they finished 8th, you think, oh, what a shocker of a season that was. But I know plenty of West Ham fans in the area that I live in, and they are loving life this season. They've had this season. European journeys, beating teams in the Premier League, some big sides, there's a threat all of a sudden. And there's genuine, I think, momentum where West Ham are going, Kay. They're not a soft touch anymore. They're a hard team to play against.
They were just running out of steam a little bit, as to be said. Don, where did you get that Lothar Matthäus jersey over your lip? Where did you get that? How did you get that?
Did you not play in the game? No, did you not play in the game?
No, I
scored the winner in Bremen. We beat them 1-0 for Scotland.
I didn't want to know if you scored the winner or not.
I wish he'd mentioned that before.
Well, I'll just run you through. I'll just run you through some shirts there. Alan Shearer.
Oh God.
Alan Shearer.
Oh.
And did you chase Lothar down the tunnel? Did you chase Lothar down the tunnel in Bremen? Lothar.
No, actually, I went to him on the
Mario
final whistle.
Mario, you're going to have to up your game here. You got nothing behind you.
I've got the great man over there, Maradona.
I'm okay. I got one. You see, he's got that picture of Maradona. The only thing I got, compared to the wall that I saw there, I got a signed jersey of Diego Maradona. So I'm good with that.
Oh, nice.
I'm good with that.
It needs to be in the shot, though. You can't just say that and not produce it. You have to produce the show.
How do we know he's got
because you say that, I bring it to the shot. The next time I'm in, I'm highlighting that for you. Only for you are doing that.
Yeah,
the rest of the jerseys, let me.
And then Donald have to take all his shirts down.
What do you say?
I mean, If you can see through the glass by the bike, there's a couple of David Beckham shirts through there signed.
Yeah, you're really... I'm a bit concerned how
We
you...
just waiting to see Mario's shirt now.
I'm a little
Yeah,
concerned
but
how
Mario's
you...
going on eBay. Mario's going on eBay.
Concerned how you acquire
he's going to
these
buy a
shirts, Don.
shirt and then he's just going to put Maradona.
No, I
thought
was
Mario
fortunate
Kempes
that I didn't
somewhere.
have to do that.
my
I'm
claim to
sorry,
fame.
Dan. I didn't have to do that. I don't
We're
have
out
to.
of time.
We're out of time. We've got to go because sometimes
Really
people
enjoying
forget and sometimes they don't forget
But don't forget.
that we are on 7 days a week here on ESPNFC.
Do you know something?
We'll be back tomorrow.
I don't think you've mentioned that enough today.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.